for tonight's championship game. For the Burr Burton Bulldogs, number 10, Sarah Shahadi. Number 14, Allie Burden. Number 22, Charlotte Hogan. Number 24, Amelia Morrissey. And number 40, Tyler Johnson. Burr Burton is coached by Terry Merrill and assisted by Steve Hoden. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff Hoden. Sorry about that. I was thinking of the better athlete. And for the West Rutland Golden Horde, number 2, Taylor Carlton. Number 4, Sierra Pease. Number 11, Amanda Ames. Number 13, Mag Rickey. And number 15, Sarah Walzak. West Rutland is coached by Terry Carlton.
1, 2, 3, Munger is bringing the championship game between Burr Burton and West Rutland, and it should be a Donnybrook, as West Rutland in their familiar golden uniforms and Burr Burton in the dark green uniforms, and each team winning obviously last night to advance to the championship round. The consolation game was won by Proctor, and that ball will be tipped over and be controlled by Shahadi. And I'll do the lineups for both sides and the rosters as this game progresses, but the key to tonight's game is who can handle the other team's defensive pressure, because both teams pride themselves. Priority number 1 is defense. And there's a turnover already, and Sarah Pease will slow it down, and there's a foul. So just 17 seconds into the basketball game, Morrissey will pick up the foul, and Pease had to steal. And again, both these teams will crank up the defensive pressure, and it's just going to be a matter of who can handle the other team's pressure. Look for a game in the 30s, mid-30s to 40s, and that'll probably be the way we'll end up tonight. They'll go down inside, that ball knocked away from Ricky, and Ricky will turn, wants to bring it back to Ames. She'll come meet the basketball, step inside, and she got fouled. And it's going to be shots, I do believe, for Amanda Ames of West Rutland. That foul will be on Burr Burton's number 22, Charlotte Hogan. And again, each team winning rather convincingly last night. 7:31 into the ball game. We're looking for the first points of the title game, and there it is. Amanda Ames will make the basket. It'll be 1-0. 2 fouls quickly, though, on as a team on Burr Burton. And 2 teams really mirror each other anyways. Very athletic. Like I said, they really get after the defense. They have scorers. Not just one person that scores, but multiple people that like to score. Up, and there you go. We're tied at 2. Nice push on the floor, and the basket by Hogan. Johnson will be on the inbounds pass. Carlton will get the basketball, and there's the pressure in the backcourt by Burr Burton. So each team coming out, going right after each other defensively. Nice press break this time by West Rutland. It's going to be Taylor Carlton to the free throw line. Will come up top, and Pease will let it fly. No, long shot, long rebound came back to Pease. She beat Burden to the basketball, and that's going to be controlled by Shahadi. No, it's going to be out of bounds. It should be Burr Burton basketball. Yes, it will. And right now, West Rutland's got, they got somebody tying her shoe. Sarah Pease down there tying her shoe, and now she'll get back into the play markup. She's going to draw Johnson right now, Tyler Johnson. Number 40, and they're looking for Burden, catch, free throw line, shot, front rim, battle for the rebound. Morrissey fouled on the floor prior to the shot. Morrissey will draw the foul, and both these teams can get on the glass. And you see Ricky tying her shoe now, and it should be all set. And that foul will be on. Ricky got the foul, number 13. And there it is. I watched both teams warm up before the game. I usually stay up on my staging, but I went down on the floor level. I'll tell you what, both teams looked very fluid, very loose, very smooth, very in focus. West Rutland got the ball tipped there in the zone defense. That shot will be off the mark, and Ames, who touched it? They're going to say last touch by Burr Burton, and it'll be West Rutland basketball. We're watching the championship game of the West Rutland Rotary Club JV basketball tournament. Had the trophy presentation afterwards, and it's all coming to you on Munger Vision. And this is Carlton, and she'll cross over, and that's Shahadi there defensively. And now Carlton, boy, did a nice pivot and got the ball to Pease, Sarah Pease, with Burden on her defensively, and Pease keeping that dribble alive. Doesn't want to get the 5 count, turns and looking to get rid of the basketball. Come up top to Carlton. Taylor Carlton, shoulder to the ball. Stop, goes inside, jump ball. As Pease was tied up for West Rutland by Charlotte Hogan from Burr Burton, and it'll be gold basketball. It'll be West Rutland basketball on the baseline. 6:18 to go in the first quarter, 2-2. Really no feeling out process here at all. Teams know each other and are going right after it. It was Walzik, the cotton shot, no good. Here comes Morrissey, had the ball tipped right back to her. Morrissey from the free throw line, come back to Shahadi. She'll set up for a 3-ball. No, halfway down, popped out. That old cliche, so true, and Carlton couldn't save it. To Shahadi, she'll get the bucket. And that's going to be Carlton with the basketball. And there's Johnson coming over, and they'll throw the top of the trap, gets it to Amanda Ames. Ames to Pease, to the bucket, caught shot, no good. Rebound, battled for, still battled for, and Morrissey doing a number. And they're going to call a foul on Morrissey, I believe, for the elbows. Or maybe they're not going to call a foul. Okay, it's a warning. Okay, no foul. And it'll be West Rutland basketball. You know, that's great officiating. Seriously, that's a great job by the officials. And I would have said that would have been on the West Rutland team. Carlton, oh, tough baseline shot. Comes back to Ames, and she got fouled. Yeah, on the arm now. She wasn't in the act of shooting. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Burr Burton. On the floor, yeah. So the possession foul, ball will go out of bounds. Ames will have to wait as Munoz coming in for number 22, Charlotte Hogan for Burr Burton. Picked up her 2nd foul, so Munoz out there, number 32 for the Bulldogs, and she is a very good player. Burden with the steal on the inbounds pass, crosses over, has got a lane to the hoop, and there's going to be a foul on Carlton. I'll tell you what, Burden did a great job of keeping her balance, going through the defense. Oh, Sarah Pease got the foul, okay. Yeah, so Burden at the line with Burr Burton up 4-2, and that's the 2nd team foul on West Rutland, and Burden will be up, and no. The lefty looked good at first, but Allie Burden will get a 2nd shot, and Samirsky will come in now. Marissa Samirsky, number 14 for West Rutland, will come in and replace Taylor Carlton. And so Burden on her 2nd attempt. Got it off the glass and in. And there's the press, and there's Pease, and she's got the basketball, and she'll put it on the floor, and she'll work it to the center of the floor, and got the reach from behind. And Shahadi called for the foul, and the ball will go out of bounds in front of the West Rutland bench, and it'll be Ames taking the ball out of bounds, number 11. In a 5-2 game, she's Burr Burton. Take lead. The game here during the regular season at West Rutland. West Rutland led basically the whole game, and then Burr Burton with a great 4th quarter was able to tie it up and then win it in overtime. So Mursky being very cautious here. Will spin to the inside. Was open, pass a shot up, gave it to Ames. She'll catch, fire, and had a little problem handling the ball cleanly, and now got a foul called. Yeah, there is a lot of adrenaline on the court right now, and that's going to be a lot of the reasons we're having 7 fouls between the 2 teams in the first 3 minutes. And they're going to have Colleen Walsh, number 12, come in for Burton for Burr Burton. Now Walsh is a stick of dynamite. She is emotionally a leader out there, and she can hit from the perimeter. And they got Shahadi and Walsh in the backcourt, and that is a great combination to have out there at the guard's position. They'll go to Johnson and keep it on a 3-high offense right now, and they'll come back. There's a 3-ball, just a little off the mark, but she didn't take long to get into the flow of the game, did she? Will be picked up by Ames, and I believe it went out from Ames. Nope, they're going to call simultaneous possession, jump ball, and it'll be Burr Burton basketball as they look at the arrow. And Shahadi will bring the ball out on the baseline. They're going to set up the box formation. Burr Burton looks at Morrissey. She was taken away. They'll come to Munoz. A nice grab by Munoz, and then Ames will slap the ball away from Munoz out of bounds. Sarah Munoz able to create a passing lane, get the ball to her, but couldn't really do much else with it. And Shahadi gets it to Johnson. Walsh, oh, she looked and then didn't shoot, and Johnson on the penetration has a ball slapped away, and there's Walsh to pick it up, and she'll come back to Johnson. Johnson and Walsh playing toss and catch with Lauren Shahadi. Yeah, and they just want to keep the crisp passing, and Walsh came out to contest, and that's going to be off the rim. Munoz will get it. Munoz with the offensive rebound in the basket for Burr Burton. And Sarah Walzik with a nice catch. Got the ball back, stolen away by Johnson, and a bucket. And there's that press, the defense, and the pressure, and it's going to be Burr Burton. Yeah, all high fives right now. They're up 9-2 in the championship game with 4:12 to go in the first quarter. And a good timeout taken by West Rutland as Burr Burton put together a run. A 9-2 game right now. Burr Burton with the lead. We're in the title game. And Sierra Pease will just bring the basketball up against Shahadi. And look at the nice footwork by Shahadi. And the screen set up top by Ponto is coming, Tiffany Ponto. And that's going to be Samirsky with the basketball. And Ponto's for West Rutland. She's out to number 23. Well, Samirsky got past the first defender, can't get past the second defender, and we're going to have a jump ball called. And it'll be West Rutland basketball. Right now, the intensity level is definitely favoring Burr Burton. Yeah, and you can see Ames on that far side, Amanda Ames. They set the screen and they'll get it in. Walzik, she's hit a 3 this year, Walzik has out there. She didn't take a shot this time, but you've got to keep it in the back of your mind that Sarah can do that. And there goes Pease and got a whistle. I think a hand check call. Yeah, Walsh will be called for the hold, and the ball goes back to being side out, and that'll be the 5th team foul. First on Walsh, but 5 team fouls already on Burr Burton. Boy, I tell you what, Samirsky dancing with that midcourt stripe on the reception of the ball. Ames against Johnson, and boy, Johnson moved her feet very nicely. There's Ponto to the hole, count the basket. Ponto from Ames, really nice job of the roll down off the pick on top, and basket's going to be good. And a foul called on Morrissey. And Ponto with the line trying to complete the 3-point play, makes it 9-4. Also the 6th foul on Burr Burton, but the 2nd foul on Morrissey. And that free throw did hit the rim. Johnson got the rebound. We'll get it up to Walsh. Walsh looking for Shahadi, stolen by Ponto. So Ponto's got a bucket, created a foul against her, and then got the steal right there. So she's been busy in 30 seconds. 9-4 the score, and Burr Burton with the lead. West Rutland with the basketball. And again, this is the championship game. They'll come up top to Samirsky. Samirsky sees the paint open up and got blocked. Oh, what a block. I believe it was Morrissey that got the hand on the ball. And Munoz was there too. And they're going to call it a jump ball, and what a great defensive play. And Shahadi now, with 3 minutes even to go, will bring the ball down in the first quarter. Munger Vision bringing this championship game, and I'll tell you, it should be treated with all respect of any championship game, whether it's Division 1, 2, 3, varsity, football, whatever. You know how many players play sports at any level? Amateur, 5th grade, travel called 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, seniors that never get to play in a championship game ever. So this is big. Burton coming back in, number 14 for Burr Burton. She started the ball game, got a breather. Now she's back out there, and West Rutland with the ball. And boy, Wall's a great job. Tipped the ball up, used her height, got the basketball. Here comes Samirsky. They want to push, and oh, she dribbled it off. Nope. I thought it went off from Samirsky. They're saying West Rutland basketball was tipped from behind away from her. And you can see Ames looking, and doesn't want to get the 5 count, and they'll get it to Samirsky. Oh, she's got those long arms. She'll grab the ball, and Walzik was blocked by Johnson, and then Johnson with just tremendous defense. Right there is Johnson, number 40. Again, very athletic, very quick, but good basketball instincts. Knows where to go before the play happens, and is there. Yeah, we're going to have a Burr Burton timeout call. They want to get the 5-second call. So with 2:39 to go in the first quarter play, it's 9-4 Burr Burton with the lead. And we'll take a look down their roster real quick. It's a 30-second timeout. They're coached by Terry Merrill, and it's Sarah Shahadi, wears number 10 for him. Colleen Walsh is 12. Allie Burton is number 14. Molly Hartfield is number 20. Charlotte Hogan, 22. Amelia Morrissey is 24. Emery Boudreau is 30. Sarah Munoz, 32. Brittany Yanez is number 34. Tyler Johnson, 40. Nancy Seam is 42. Mary Kate Hancock, 44. And Amanda Burkness is 54. And I'll tell you, it's been everything you want in the title game. It's been a charged up crowd. Teams coming out, a lot of defense, some good plays, couple block shots, and then we're only in the first quarter. Pretty good camera work too, if I might say so. A lot of people don't realize that Munger Vision is Munger Vision. There's nobody else. I run the camera, read the roster, break the game down, and do it all simultaneously. Oh, what happened? Walsh stepped over the line. They're looking for that home run ball. And it'll be West Rutland basketball. And then Ames will take it out of bounds, number 11. She'll be on the baseline. They're going to set the box formation up. And they're going to play off the ball. So we're going to have 5 defenders on 4 offensive players. And, boy, I believe it went off, yeah. Walsh with those quick hands, able to slap the ball away from Pease. So Ames basically in the same spot. Will take the ball back out of bounds. Got it into Walczyk. Walczyk will duck inside Burton, go baseline spin, and look for the trailer, which is Pease. Her defender fell down, and Pease, no, tip, yes, Munoz. And Walczyk to the floor, and good hustle by Walczyk. Jump ball, though, and it's going to stay with West Rutland. And Ames, same spot as the last 2 times. We'll get it in. Walczyk kind of slapped away from her. They'll move Ames over now to the other corner, give her a different spot, I think. No, they're going to keep her right in the same spot. And 4 seconds has elapsed in 4 plays. Pano couldn't handle it. Low pass, and then Ames will tie it up. It'll be green basketball. So Burr Burton's Johnson, number 40, and Ames, number 11 for West Rutland. Got tied up on the floor, and it'll be Walsh taking the ball out of bounds for the Bulldogs. And there's Shahadi. Well, Shahadi, see how her head's up all the time, surveying the floor. Well, she was looking, and boy, I don't know, she did get it down there, and now we'll jump ball the other way. It'll be West Rutland basketball. She was anticipating a different cut. And you can see Ames looking, and they're going to have Walczyk come back to the ball. Nice job by Sarah Walczyk. And she's going to put the ball on the floor, get on the sideline, let the people come to her, use her height to throw her to the top, get it to Ames, had the ball tipped from behind by Johnson, goes baseline, Smirsky sealed off, and Johnson with the steal. And here comes Shahadi. She'll break out of the pack. She's got some numbers on the wing. She'll get to Munoz, and yeah, foul on Pano. She kind of slid her hips out there and got the blocking foul called on her. It's going to be the 4th foul on West Rutland. No shots coming up, and ball on the baseline. Walsh will take the ball out on the baseline, number 12 there for the Bulldogs in the green. Oh, great job. Nobody picked up Shahadi, and she'll put it off the glass and in. Sarah Shahadi made no mistake about it. Puts lead at 11 to 4, 7-point lead. And more impressive than the 7-point lead is the 4 points they've limited West Rutland to. Well, Pano got hooked yet. That's going to be a foul called on Munoz, and that's going to be the 1-on-1 now. Okay, and double checking. I believe it's going to be Smirsky. Yeah, Marissa Smirsky for it. He'll be at the line for West Side, and she will be shooting the front end of a 1-and-1, and that's Munoz's first foul. And Taylor Carlton coming in for Sierra Pease for West Rutland. And Walczyk sitting down, and Meg Ricky coming in. And Smirsky with a good, patient look will be perfect. Wow. Munoz will come back down and join the second shot. Makes it 11 to 5, 6-point lead for Burr Burton. And that's going to be short, yep. Violation, didn't hit the rim. Ball will go over to Bulldogs. And if you're just joining us, this is the championship game of the West Rutland Rotary JV basketball tournament. And that's Walsh who came back to meet the ball. Walsh can handle the ball. She is very, very good. And she'll bring it over now to Burton. Burton, front court. Johnson saved the ball, but came right to Carlton. Carlton wants to go up ahead to Ricky. She'll turn and get that thing under control. And she will swing around, pivot, and find Carlton. Carlton with 1:15 to go in the first quarter, down 6. We'll have the ball against Walsh. Walsh moving those feet defensively. And Carlton using her height advantage. Got the shot away. Won't drop. And yeah, went off from Burton out of bounds. Now, see, that's a good matchup for West Rutland to use Carlton down there, post her up. They're looking. That 5-second count's getting close, and Smirsky will get the ball, get in the corner, and Shahadi on her defensively. And Shahadi, yeah, great job. Great job by Burr Burton all around there. Shahadi knew that there's actually 3 defenders, both sidelines in the corner, and Shahadi, and she didn't really have to pressure her too much. And it'll be a 5-second count. 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. Up to Johnson, the ball there on the one bounce pass, and pulling the shot down with Shahadi. She'll come off to Walsh. Walsh looked at Munoz. She spun off, and now they'll pull the ball back out with 45 seconds to go. First quarter action. Burr Burton on the offense right now. Johnson looking for Burton. She popped out, and they're being very, very patient. I'll tell you, this is a pretty smooth-looking JV squad, this Burr Burton squad. The way they can choreograph their offense, stick to it, be disciplined, run through it. Burton on the penetration, going to go to the line. They got Burton at the top of the arc. They isolated her in the paint, and she came down through. I'm looking for Mr. Caney. There he is. 1-4. All right. So it's going to be Samirsky with the foul, and it was 14 fouling 14. All that happening with 23 seconds to go. First foul on Samirsky, 5th on the team, but 2 shots coming up for Allie Burton and Burr Burton. Got it. And again, I'll stick around as they present the trophies. And going to have Gianna Ricky coming in number 5 for West Rutland. She'll go to the scorers table. And that time they tried to use Munoz with a hook shot. There's Johnson. Got it. Offensive glass. And that lead will go to 14-5. And Carlton with the basketball. And that's Shahadi on her. And long pass looking for Samirsky. Nice catch. Good throw. And fall from behind will be on Walsh. It'll be her second personal. She got a little anxious, trying to catch up from behind, and still the 1-1 now. Samirsky will be at the line where she was just 1-2 on her free throw attempts, and 2 fouls on Walsh. Again, Samirsky, that nice patient routine before her shot will be good. Cuts the lead to 8 at 14-6. 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. And nope. Same exact results as the last time. Got the first one on a swish and missed the rim on the second attempt. That's a violation. The ball will go over now to Burr Burton. Clock will start with 7 seconds. 6, 5. And boy, you got to know where Walsh is, and no. Rebound will go out of bounds at the buzzer, but a good quarter for Burr Burton as they will have the 14-6 lead over West Rutland in the title game. Walsh is going to stay out there with their 2 fouls. We're going to have Shahadi and Walsh in the backcourt for Burr Burton. They'll have the first possession here of the second quarter. Taylor Carlton right there, number 2 defensively for West Rutland. Ames 11 on the floor also. Johnson with a touch, number 40. She's got Munoz with her, number 32, and 14 is Burton. Oh, great screen. They ran it down low. She went to make the turn, jump ball. It's going to be gold basketball. Tell you, they had executed everything except the catch on that play. And again, very well organized team, very focused tonight. And West Rutland down just 8, 14-6. Sometimes West Rutland, their team either starts real hot and slows down, or they start real slow and get hot. They're looking at a 1-3-1 zone right now. They'll have to figure that out at first. They'll bring the ball back to Carlton, and Carlton to Ricky. Ricky. Johnson out on her. No way to get the shot off. They want to be patient and slide the ball. Yeah, you can build that tic-tac-toe pass, that pyramid, but you've got to be a little bit quicker with the passes, and they're going to wave off the... Yeah, they'll wave everything off. It's Burr Burton basketball. And they're going to bring Morrissey back in the basketball game, and she's going to replace Walsh, and this is a Burr Burton change. Johnson with the touch. We'll go back to Shahadi, and Shahadi and Carlton will go back at each other now. It's Carlton good space defensively. Shahadi with the bounce pass this side to Burr. They want to go down inside. They're looking for the cut. Munoz comes off the screen on the baseline. Walls able to follow her through. They'll come back to Burton. Now Johnson. Johnson to Shahadi. Winner gets the big trophy. That's what it's all about tonight. And the 2 teams on the floor, very familiar with each other. See Munoz pivot. Walzik stayed right there, didn't buy any of the fakes. Morrissey got inside the free throw line, will kick it back, catch, Burton shot, fire, no good. Johnson can't get the offensive putback. Johnson with another offensive rebound, and they'll recycle the offense. I'll tell you, that's a lot of work defensively. I'm not sure about the shot selection there, but it's going to be off from West Rutland out of bounds. Stays with Burr Burton. You can really wear a team down by just keeping possession and getting offensive rebounds and making them play some more defense. Johnson with the catch, kind of at the top of the arc, swings the ball over to Shahadi. She'll put it up. No. Another offensive rebound. Yes, Morrissey has a ton of offensive rebounds that time down the floor by Burr Burton. They'll bring the ball from Taylor Carlton all the way over to Pease, back to Walczyk, and now this is going to be Carlton with the basketball. And again, they're looking at, you got to be real crisp on that. You play a third of the court against that 1-3-1. But you got to be real crisp passes, and they'll be out of bounds off from West Rutland. It'll be Burr Burton basketball. They got a 10-point lead right now at 16-6, and Sierra Pease coming in for West Rutland, and she'll replace number 14, Samersky. And Shahadi will be picked up again by Carlton right at that center court logo. At the Hinchy Gym, we got Carey. Got Shahadi carried the ball on the crossover, and it'll be a turnover, and we will have Amanda Ames take the ball out of bounds right in front of the scorers table here. And again, got the Glazic tournament coming up from the Hinchy Gym March 4th through the 9th, and great basketball to watch there. That's the Ed Glazic's 48th annual basketball tournament for 5th and 6th grade basketball teams. It's catch the fire, no good, and Walczyk's going to have to push from behind. Yeah, now it'll be the 16th foul, so the next foul that West Rutland commits will put Burr Burton at the line, and Burr Burton already with 18 fouls, and this is Shahadi, and she'll just motor into the front court. Had a good head of steam going, got the ball down to the free throw line to Burton, and Carlton reached in and got the arm, yep. So Taylor Carlton will pick up the foul. Yeah, you can see the call there, and that's going to be the 1-1. And should be Burton going to the line. Yeah, there's right there, Allie Burton, number 14 for Burr Burton. And again, this is just a 1-1, and that'll be the first foul on Carlton. And that'll be good. Makes it 17-6. And again, like I said, more impressive than the 17 is the defense has held West Rutland to just 6. Just as good as the first one. Makes it 18-6, a 12-point lead. Now they'll give them a different look defensively as see Carlton had turned and look where the defense is going to pick her up. And it'll be Shahadi at the top of the 1-3-1, and they'll bring it off on that side. Ricky. Yeah, and they'll bring it back. Pease, free throw line. Got it. That time, see, they played that third of the court, that side. They built a little pyramid to pass, but it was a lot better, more crisp passing. 18-8, lead back to 10, and boy, I tell you, nice job by Morrissey to come out, get between the defender and the ball so she could receive the pass, made a lane for the ball to come to her. Munoz with the basketball. They want to go down on the baseline to Johnson and Pease. Actually, there's a little off balance there. Got the push call from behind, and they'll send Johnson to the line for the 1-1. And I'm looking, there's Johnson. And she'll head up to the free throw line for the 1-1. 4:57 to go in the second quarter. And it'll be number 22 coming in the basketball game, Charlotte Hogan. She's going to replace Munoz, who will come out. Sarah Munoz, number 32 for Burr Burton. And Johnson, nope. Morrissey got in there, but Walczyk with the rebound. Johnson with the steal on the outlet pass. And they'll bring it back to Morrissey now. Morrissey playing a little point guard right now, waiting for Shahadi to get free. His Pease staying with her, forcing Morrissey to have the basketball. Now Burton will come out, number 14. And there's the cut. There's Johnson baseline, turns, fires, foul. Nice reversal of the ball. And when they reversed the basketball on the perimeter, they slid Johnson off a screen on the baseline. And that's going to be Tyler Johnson now at the line. That's going to be 3 fouls on Sierra Pease. That's big with 4:39 to go. Pease picking up her 3rd foul, and Johnson will miss that first free throw. And Johnson trying to salvage the 2nd shot. Will be up and good. 19-8, and Amanda Ames and Taylor Carlton in that backcourt. And they'll bring the ball to side to Pease. Pease with the last bucket for West Rutland will go down inside. Walczyk will save it. Underhand the pass to Carlton. Bring it up to Ames. Ames to Pease. Again, they got to really pick up the pace on the passing. Right now they're showing some good patience. They'll bring it back. Carleton will let it fly. No, long shot, long rebound. Walczyk blocked by Johnson. Will come back to Carleton, but Johnson with a couple of decent blocks here in this ball game already. And now Ames will recycle the offense. They'll get set by bringing it up the Peas at the top of the arc. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Ames catches, fires, no good. Rebound, fought for, and it's going to be brought out there by Shahadi. And Shahadi's going to take it all the way in, kick, fire, and get the ball stuck. Oh, that's awesome. And it'll become a jump ball. Yeah. You don't get to see that enough. Yeah. Oh, now we get a guy trying to make the tip. No. He missed it twice. Yeah. There he goes. Oh, I'm picking on him. I couldn't have jumped a third of that. And then they look at the possession arrow, and it's going to be green basketball. It'll be Burr Burton basketball. And you know, you got all that intensity and climax, and you're waiting for the shot, and she drives to the hole, and then everything kind of just goes, whew, because the ball got stuck, and everything just comes to a sudden stop. Oh, she's out. Was out of bounds. She tried her best. It's just instinct to reach out and grab the basketball. So Peas will come out with those 3 fouls. And Smirski came back in the basketball game for West Rutland. They're down 11 on their home court in the championship game. And again, it was a matter of who could handle whose defense better tonight, because they both crank it up. And right now, Burr Burton just firing on all cylinders defensively. And they've shown you a couple different looks already. And right now, they're settling in that 1-3-1. And that's not going to happen. Walczyk, jump ball will be West Rutland. No, Burr Burton basketball. I apologize for that. And Munoz. Now, see, I thought it was West Rutland. Yeah, see, yeah. Okay, and what they didn't know, they didn't change it on them when the ball got stuck up on the rim. Yeah, when the ball gets stuck, that's a jump ball, and they didn't switch it. So it will be West Rutland basketball. Carleton will catch, fire, no. Ball on the floor, and it's going to be Hogan spinning around looking for Shahadi. Shahadi breaks the timeline. Carleton pressure. Oh. And it's going to be, oh, I'm looking, how many fouls? I think, oh, it's only 2 on Taylor. Okay. And they got to bring Sarah Shahadi back. There she goes. She gets some shots for all this. That's the 10th team foul, so Shahadi will get 2 free throws. And there'll be 2 free throws the rest of the way for Burr Burton with 3:11 to go in the half. And Shahadi got it. Makes it 20-8 now. 20 first half points for Burr Burton. And she's going to get the bounce on that one. 21-8, lead at 13. And Ames will bring the ball into Carleton. And they need some little run here. They need a couple buckets to get the lead to 9 or 10 points at the break and have some momentum to talk about. And they'll be Carleton with the basketball, and they'll bring it back to Ames. And Coach Carleton trying to get him to keep moving the basketball, and there's going to be Walczyk with a shot, and Hogan with the rebound, and the hold called on Smirski, and that's going to be 2 more shots for Burr Burton. And it will be Smirski, will be the hold foul, and they're going to send number 22 for Burr Burton, Charlotte Hogan, down to take 2 shots. And that's going to be Smirski's second foul. Again, West Rutland's over the 10-team limit. And Hogan, looking to add to that 13-point lead, will be up and good. Well, I tell you, I don't have a stat, but free throw-wise, as a team, Burr Burton shot very effectively here from the line in the first half. And on Hogan's second shot, going to get it. 23-8. Burr Burton in the title game. Building up a big lead here with 2:49 to go in the second quarter. They'll come off to Ames, and Ames to Walczyk. She wants to drive the baseline, got sealed off. They'll kick it back, and Carleton passed up the shot, throw the top of Ricky, gets the ball to Smirski, will go to Ames. Ames with the 1 dribble, back up top to Smirski. And again, they'll reverse the ball, and then they got to kind of get everything in sync as far as reversing the ball, but sending people on the baseline at the same time. Walczyk, shoulder to the ball, got inside, kicks it back out. Ricky can't finish it off. Ames gets it over the rim and in. Now they'll go to the press. And again, they're doing this just to try to give them a different look, trying to shake themselves up more than Burr Burton, trying to wake themselves up, pick the intensity up. And Ames, and well, there goes Burton. She's going to draw the defender, give the ball up to Johnson. She'll step to the hole and fall. Beautiful press break. Textbook. Oh, Samirsky just picked up her third foul. And Johnson at the line, and she's going to get 2 shots with 2:02 to go. 23-10, Burr Burton. And that's going to be good. And there's a lot of people on West Rutland's bench with 3 fouls. Or on the West Rutland team with 3 fouls. And they're going to bring number 42 in the basketball game for Burr Burton, Nancy Seam, and she'll replace Morrissey. And the second shot by Johnson will not quite happen. And Johnson's going to get the rebound. Oh, the ball just came right to her. When things are rolling right, they're going right. And Shahadi, with 1:56 to go, will set up the offense. Hogan wants to go down inside. Munoz wasn't open. She'll take the dribble. Oh, they had her too. Seam was open and just mishandled the pass. And it'll be now basketball going over to West Rutland. They're going to bring Ponto back in, 23 for West Side. And she's going to replace Walczyk. And Carlton now a lot of room to work with as that 1-3-1 isn't picking up till the 3-point arc. And look him off to Ricky. Ricky being guarded right there by Seam, and Carlton will give it to Ames. Ames back to Carlton. She'll set fire, and nope, not going to go. And we're going to have a foul on Munoz as Samirsky got the inside position and boxed out, and that's going to be shots for West Rutland. 1-1. And where is she? Should be Samirsky. Yeah, there she is. You're taking a shot, Samirsky. There you go. And she's 2 of 4 from the free throw line tonight, and she'll get set here. And they need these bad. And again, perfect on the first one. And the last 2 times she has missed the rim on the second shot. And let's hope she can break that pattern right here. And so a 24-11 game, and Samirsky will be, well, that's Pano up, no good. Rebound, Samirsky, Johnson, jump ball. It's going to be green basketball, and it'll be Burr Burton basketball. That's the second foul on Munoz also, and now coming in the ballgame for West Rutland will be Gianna Ricky, and she will replace Marissa Samirsky. And this will be Shahadi, number 10. Sarah Shahadi bringing the ball into Munoz. And Munoz back to Shahadi, and they pulled out of the press. And West Rutland's going to set up now in a zone, 2-3 zone to be exact. And they'll go down inside to Hogan, and she'll bring the ball to Munoz, a little wide. And this is the type of thing West Rutland needs. A bucket here and a stop after that. And they've got the lead. It's 13 now. If they can get it to 9 or 10 at the break, they'll have a much better outlook on the second half. But Burr Burton really has been extremely impressive here in this first half of play. And Ricky comes to Carlton. They'll swing the ball. That's Gianna Ricky out there, and there's also Meg Ricky out there, and that's going to be Ames with the ball. Munoz on her, and they'll go baseline to Meg Ricky. There's Ponto. She'll step inside and can't get the finish. She'll get the rebound, lost that on the floor, and it's going to be Johnson with the basketball, and she'll go to Shahadi. 48 seconds to go, and they're told her to slow it down, walk it down the floor, they're saying. And Shahadi listens to directions very well. Shahadi will come inside to Munoz, clock down to 36. He'll come back inside, and Seam, a little off the mark. We'll get the ball to Ricky. She wants to outlet the basketball, and it's tipped around. Ricky will get it back, and she got fouled. It's the 10th foul. It'll be 2 shots for Meg Ricky, and 27 seconds left on the clock. And that will bring Colleen Walsh to the scores table for Burr Burton. She'll be checking into the basketball game with 27 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Munoz. And everybody's over the 10-team limit, and that's going to be off the mark. And Ricky. Looking for a second chance here. We'll put it up and get it. 24-12. They can lead down to 12, and again, any fouls now, everybody's shooting 2. And then quickly into the front court. I like that. Walsh with the basketball, and you got to know where she is on the perimeter, and it's going to be Jihadi with the ball. 17 seconds to go in the half. Johnson up top will hold and then fire across. Ames just a step late getting there for the steal. Walsh pulls it down. 8 seconds. 7, 6. Oh, Walsh passed up the shot. Shahadi up and no. Rebound. That's the buzzer. Burr Burton will have a 12-point lead, and they had an excellent first half in the championship game. They've got a 24-12 lead over West Rutland as we go into the third quarter. Well, I'll tell you, third quarter is a pivotal quarter in most games I do, and I cover a lot of basketball, and it can make or break you. And right now, it's going to be possession going to Burr Burton. They got the 12-point lead. West Rutland with a lot of people in foul trouble, and they need to make a couple stops, but they got to get their offense going and stop the turnovers. That ball's going to be on the floor and jump ball, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. It's a good start for West Side. Yeah, they're going to go. I'm looking right now. They're going to go full court press. Johnson will be on the ball, number 40. That's Ames for West Rutland, bringing the ball on Taylor Carlton, and she'll turn, and Burden will be on her from Burr and Burton. And Carlton will spin away, work it back, and cross the timeline. Nice job by Carlton. She'll hit the trailers. Pease playing with 3 fouls out there. Samurski's got 3. And West Rutland going to start Walzik and Ricky down low. Ponto came in. Oh, Sierra Pease just lost the basketball, and travel will give West Rutland back the basketball. I say Ponto came in. Tiffany Ponto played very, very well in that first half for West Rutland. It's going to be Amanda Ames taking the ball out of bounds, and she'll get it into Walzik, and she wants to just rotate the ball back up top, and that's Burden on Pease, and Pease will go back. She almost forgot the ball and gives it to Carlton. Again, their offense limited to 12 points in 2 quarters in that first half, and a lot of that was to do with the Burr Burton defense. Shahadi kept her feet on the fake, and that forces Carlton to give the ball up to Ames. We're in a title game of the West Rutland Rotary Club's JV basketball tournament. Proctor winning the Ricky up and got it. Nice offensive rebound by Meg Ricky, makes it 24-14. Proctor won the consolation game over Black River 35-31, and a tight one, a crazy one. That's Johnson with the ball, and now West Rutland back to work on the defense. They come out with that 2-3 zone. And Burden will hold it, pass across. Johnson with the catch, wanted to attack the hoop, and Walzik came out and played her. And again, they've been a very patient, very efficient offense. Shahadi will not get the bounce her way. It's 1 and out. It's Pease will have the basketball, and she's going to be fouled by Morrissey. That's going to be 3 fouls on Morrissey now. She set a lot of the first half because she had foul trouble. Yeah, and that's going to be the first foul of the second half, and it's a big one. Carlton with the catch, and Carlton being guarded by Burden. She'll just start working it up, let the trap come to her. And they'll get it to Ames, but that 10-second count is running. Ames outbound shot. She took a wide turn and just ran out of court, and she knew it. And it'll be Shahadi bringing the ball into play for Burr Burton. To Burden with the touchback to Shahadi, and Shahadi will run the point, snap the ball off to Johnson on his side on the left elbow, and Johnson will go back, and Shahadi to Burden on that side. And again, they've been very good, very patient. Johnson with the catch, had a little space and take the shot. Morris will wrap the pass around the defense. Burden will go inside, and they'll come back to Shahadi. See Johnson, the open look by Burden, won't go, and the rebound, Ricky got fouled. Ricky put Morrissey on her back, and Morrissey just picked up foul number 4, and she'll be coming out of the basketball game, I do believe. Yeah, and it's a push from behind, and yeah, they're going to have a switch. Yeah, Munoz will come in, and she'll replace Morrissey. So Morrissey, 2:15 into the third quarter, will pick up 2 more fouls and sit down for a little bit here. And it's going to be Pease. Oh, and she'll bring the ball back around to Ames with the catch. Ames in the front court will get it to Carlton. Carlton wanted to go baseline, and yeah, they should let it. Yeah, it was tipped by Burr Burton, and Ricky should let it go, and she did. And it'll be Ames taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline with a 10-point lead and 5:36 to go in the third quarter of the championship game. Pease with the catch, didn't take the shot, came back up top, and Carlton with the basketball. Carlton being guarded by Shahadi. See, Shahadi was hedging, waiting for the screen, and they're going to foul. Yeah, on the pass, they fouled Carlton, and that's going to be the third. It's going to be a foul on Hogan, and it'll be the third team foul and third personal foul. Carlton catches, fires, and no. Ricky with the rebound was jump ball. I thought she got stuffed on the first one. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Burr Burton basketball, and it'll be Shahadi and Burden in the back court, and Burden will make the touch up and just give the ball back to Shahadi. That's going to be Munoz who checked in for Morrissey going to Hogan, and Charlotte Hogan pulled the shot down. The pass was tipped, still got the Munoz. Shahadi will swing it to Johnson. And a very tactical 3-second call, number 14, Burton, but a very tactically played third quarter by both sides here. And they want to isolate Pease in the back court, and she killed the dribble, and again, throw the top of the trap, got it to Ames. Ames going to take it all the way in, and the ball slapped away from behind, comes to Johnson, now Shahadi, and again, that Burr Burton defense just suctioned it all down in and stole the basketball. And time ticking down to 4:40 to go in the third quarter. It's a 10-point bulge. Burr Burton's led early and led the length of the game, and Burton, I'm not sure, no, was not tipped, and that's going to bring Colleen Walsh in the basketball game. She knew it before the coach. She got him started to come to the scores table, and she's going to check in for, I believe, Burton. Yeah, and Allie Burton will be coming out. And Walsh is just a bolt of energy when she comes into the basketball game. I really don't know why she doesn't start, but I'm sure there's a good reason. And she almost had to steal there, but it's her skill, but it's her passion of the game and her instincts that make her fun to watch. And now she'll get up on the ball. And there's the crossword by Ames. She's got footsteps behind her, gives it off to Ricky. She'll catch, and boy, they haven't been able to finish those bunnies off, and that's going to hurt them. They broke the press, got the shot they wanted, and didn't convert it. And it's going to be Shahadi. Goes to Walsh. Walsh being guarded that side by Pease, and Pease has got the 3 fouls, don't forget. But midway point, third quarter, 4 minutes to go. Nice catch by Johnson. Oh, good discipline. Shahadi, no. Rebound, yes. Walzik will have it. And she's going to just little skip pass right there and go to Ames, and the defense will pull back now for Burr Burton in the green uniforms and be picked up at midcourt. 10-point game, only 2 points scored here in the second half, and it's going to be 2 shots coming up. Got Pease on the arm. If that's Walsh, it's going to be her third personal. Got 2 shots coming up, and Walsh did pick up the foul, and that's going to be her third personal. And the other night in the first round, she got in a little bit of foul trouble too. And very active player. And Pease got it. Cuts the lead to 9. And against a team as talented as Burr Burton, it's going to be a methodical comeback if it's going to be a comeback. And that's what we have right now. Lead down to 9 with 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Nope, front rimmed, and rebound will be controlled by Hogan. She'll go to the corner and double dribbled. Yep. And the ball goes side out, and West Rutland will have it, down 9. So an explanation was rendered on the call. Very good job by the officials and the coach. And Walzik with a nice catch, spins inside baseline, takes it up left-handed, drew the foul. And if it's Munoz, that'll be Sarah's 4th, I believe. Now Walzik showed you right there what I'd like to see her do more often. She had just pure confidence, caught the ball, just took it to the baseline aggressively and drew the foul. Can't get the shot though. That is 4 fouls on Munoz. They'll bring Burton back in the ballgame for Burr Burton. And Sarah Munoz will sit down with the 4 fouls. And Walzik trying to salvage his second shot. That leads at 9, and it's going to be at 8 now. And Hogan just lost her bounce. One got the ball. She wanted to get in bounds as quick as she could. There's the quick push. Shahadi from Johnson. They'll come over, and Walzik tipped the ball away. And Walzik got a hold of it. And West Rutland down 8 with the basketball. Carlton will go behind the back, and Shahadi, great defense. Look at that great defense by Shahadi. Yeah, timeout call on Shahadi. Oh, she's bumped. That was great defense by Shahadi. Yeah, Johnson also. And we'll go through that Burr Burton roster for you again. And we'll start with number 10. That's Sarah Shahadi out there. Colleen Walsh is 12. Allie Burton is 14. Molly Hartfield, is number 20. Charlotte Hogan, 22. Amelia Morrissey is 24. Emery Boudreau is 30. Sarah Munoz is 32. Brittany Yanis is number 34. Tyler Johnson, 40. Nancy Seam, 42. Mary Kate Hancock, 44. And Amanda Burton is 54. Now, the next time out or between quarters, I'll go to the West Rutland side and read their roster to you. But big stat jumping out right now with 3:21 to go in the third quarter is 5 team fouls on Burr Burton and no team fouls yet on West Rutland. And again, if they have to grind it away and take it from the free throw line, right now it's favoring West Rutland. And Carleton and Ames, and it'll be Carleton with the basketball from Ames. They trailed by 12 at halftime. They haven't allowed a basket yet to Burr Burton in the third quarter. Again, it's been a very methodical, I guess it's like a chess, literally like a chess game. And I know it's a cliche, but and every possession is huge for each team. Ames with the catch, and oh, that thing wouldn't drop. Pease couldn't get to it. Johnson will pick it up and give it to Shahadi. Good job by both clubs right there. Just a lot of hustle on the floor. And Shahadi working the ball up. Shahadi will cross over, work between circles, bring the ball off. Nice catch by Walsh. Probably be a great shortstop in softball, and comes back to Johnson. Johnson with Ames on her will find Burton. And this is how well and efficient. You know they haven't scored in this quarter. They've ran a very nice offense out there. Jump ball, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. There were a lot of adjustments made at halftime by West Rutland. One of them is to slow down, be completely focused, and try to play as mistake-free as you can. And they want to wrap the ball. Ricky with a great catch in traffic will put the shot up. No. Ricky kept it alive and saved it from going out of bounds. They're going to pick it back up to Carleton. She'll swing over to Pease, and I'll tell you what, Meg Ricky with quite a sequence right there. Carleton, Walsh on her. Walsh with the 3 fouls. We'll go to Ames. Ames to Ricky. And Johnson right there. Johnson with a couple impressive blocks already in the first half. And you can see Sarah Walzik pull the shot down. Ames will put it up and be long and strong. And Shahadi will get the rebound on the weak side. She wants to go to Walsh, and Walsh got a foul called. Pease picked up her 4th. That's big. And you know the thing that's going to be the killer? That's 4 on Pease, but they had Samersky and Ponto already to check in the next opportunity, but the foul came first, and that will sit Pease down with 1:51 to go in this third quarter. So Munoz with 4 and Pease with 4. So each team with a player at 4. And Amanda Ames with a nice tip. And then the steal was in the corner. They pulled off the press, and 1:43 to go. West Rutland down 8 in the third quarter. Gets it off to Carleton. Carleton to Ames. That's Ponto. Like I said, Ponto with a lot of good things in that first half. Ames with the follow-up, had her shot blocked, and she'll chase it down, save it, and bring it back to Carleton. She will be patient. They'll bring it back to Samersky. Ames sets, fires, and got it! Whoa! Again, see, they only took 1/3 of the court that time and worked that pyramid of passing, that triangle. 24-19. 5-point lead with 1:09 to go in the third quarter. And they're saying it was knocked out of bounds by West Rutland, and Shahadi will take it out. No, they're going to have Walsh take it out. Walsh will take it out, number 12, for Burr Burton. Bulldogs in the green. They've had the lead the whole game. And they're going to have a Burr Burton timeout, and I will follow Sarah Walzik over to the huddle for West Rutland. And we'll take a look in as Coach Carleton will talk to his group, and I will read you the roster. Taylor Carleton is number 2. Sierra Pease wears 4. Gianna Ricky is number 5. Amanda Ames is 11. Number 13 is Meg Ricky. Sarah Walzik is 15. Amy Lincoln, 21. Tiffany Ponto, 23. And Marissa Samersky is number 14. And I will quickly tell you where we're at in the ball game. 66 seconds to go in the third quarter. 24-19, Burr Burton with the lead. 5 team fouls on Burr Burton. 1 team foul on West Rutland. Sarah Munoz for Burr Burton with 4 personal fouls, and Sierra Pease for West Rutland with 4 personal fouls. And each team's got a handful of people with 3 fouls. And it was 24-12 at the halftime break. Burr Burton with the lead. Burr Burton still with 24, but West Rutland with a 7-0 third quarter right now has cut the lead down to 5, making it doable. This is the championship game of the West Rutland Rotary JV basketball tournament. Been a blast to be here. I'd like to thank the school, the Rotary, and coaches, and Joe Harrington for allowing me to be here and videotape this for the public to see, make a historic record of the event. You'd be surprised how much of that gets lost with a lot of people. Nice backdoor play. Burden up, and no. Oh, offensive rebound foul. Shahadi's going to the line to shoot 2. And if it's Carlton, yep, on the arm. And she's joining that in trouble with Falls Club. She's got 3 now. And Shahadi with a couple free throws coming with the first right here will be up and got it. Tell ya, it's exciting to think about the talent on the floor. It's just JV. When they get to the varsity level, how good these programs will just continue to be. For Burn actually, it gives you a chance to think about they could actually have a very successful varsity season in the very near future. Samursky, after 1 and 2 is made, got the basketball. Will go to Walczyk. Walczyk with Johnson on her. And again, Johnson's been blocking a lot of shots tonight. And Walczyk wants to go baseline. Great footwork by Johnson. It goes into Pono foul. Tell you what, Johnson took away the baseline, and then Pono released, slid down toward the bucket, and Walczyk hit her with a beautiful pass. And Pono is having herself a big championship game. And I'm just waiting for the board. Okay, so Hogan picks up her 4th foul. So Charlotte Hogan with 4 fouls will join Munoz now with 4 fouls. And Pono will miss that first free throw. Bucket here will cut the lead down to 5. And it won't go. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Johnson. Yeah, they're going to allow number 42. Nancy seemed to come in for Hogan. And they're going to have now Ames bring the ball into play. Walczyk up and too strong. There's an offensive rebound blocked from behind by Burton, and Walsh will come out of the pack with it. Colleen Walsh from the front court. Little pass on his side will go to Jihadi, and she'll just bring it back to Walsh. Walsh, 29 seconds to go. I don't know. See if they'll hold for the final shot of the 3rd quarter. Johnson to Walsh. And one thing West Rutland also did in this 3rd quarter is they controlled the tempo that the game was going to be played at in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, and they're forced it up top. 12 seconds now. You got to figure that's going to be last shot time. Johnson with the basketball, Ames on her, and they're going to have Walsh run wide on the baseline. Couldn't get her to the basketball. Burton looks, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's going to be the quarter. West Rutland with a 7-1 quarter, able to close the gap to 6, and we're going to the 4th quarter of the title game, 25-19, Burr Burton. Well, that 3rd quarter, I said it could be a make or break for teams, and that was a make for West Rutland. Got themselves back in the ballgame. And it's been cautious footing. It's almost like they're walking on eggshells every possession, but they're doing a good job of concentrating on one possession at a time, whether it's offense or defense. Shahadi up, blocked, and it's going to be taken down by Samursky. Carlton got a piece of the basketball. Again, it was a beautiful play. They brought Shahadi over on the weak side, and that's going to be knocked away by Burton. Going to be West Rutland basketball. Nice job defensively by Allie Burton. And Taylor Carlton now, number 2. Been quiet offensively, but she's been getting the passes distributed. She's been playing good defense, and she's looking to get hot offensively, and that'll come right to Ames. Will save it, slaps it over to Walczyk. She'll duck up underneath, go up. That was blocked again by Johnson. Walczyk with the basketball, and she's trying to work the ball back out to Carlton, and West Rutland will take a deep breath now and reset their offense. That's Samursky pivoting, goes down to Ponto, off to Ames, to the bucket, and nope. Rebound Walczyk once, up, and Walczyk will get it. Sarah Walczyk working hard on the glass. And Walsh wanted to get the quick push, lost the dribble, able to slow it down, pick it back up now, and she's looking inside, has to come back up to Shahadi. She'll make the catch. Burr Burton up by 4. They had a 12-point lead at the break, and it's gone down to 4. This is Johnson with a nice tip to herself and the catch on a high pass. Seam will make the catch, number 42, and that's Ponto on her defensively. And, West Rutland's come out playing man-to-man. They've switched from that 2-3 to a man-to-man defense right now, and Shahadi being guided by Carlton. I like the gutsy move here to switch the defenses up here with the foul trouble. Walsh. Yeah, got a foul on Samursky. It's going to be her 4th. Yep. And that'll be just the 4th. Yeah, it will definitely be the 4th foul on Samursky. And Pease and Samursky now for West Rutland, both with 4 fouls. 6.5 minutes to go. Johnson will hold the ball in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about. This is the title game. The Walsh up, turn fired, caught by Walzik. Might have been partially blocked down below by Ponto, but West Rutland down 4 with the basketball. Ames will work it to the top of the arc, give it off to Carlton. Carlton on the left side, outside the elbow, actually, way outside. Carlton. Haven't seen her put it on the floor and dribble penetrate yet. And they're going to bring Morrissey back in the basketball game with the 4 fouls for Burr Burton. She's at the scores table. Walzik, got it! And Walzik and West Rutland have come all the way back to be down just 2. 25-23. And they stay in the man-to-man. That's right, yeah. I'd isolate Shahadi and see what she can do for us. Down there for Burr Burton, not for us, but for Burr Burton. Yeah. It's going to be Seam, and she'll be patient. 2-point lead. Burr Burton with the basketball. You're in the championship game. And foul. Nice job of bringing a screen on the baseline, popping Burton open and get her with the pass. And Allie Burton will be at the line to shoot 2 shots for Burr Burton. And I think that's 2 on Walzik. Yeah, Walzik with just 2 fouls. And Allie Burton, the lefty, will not get that first one. And Morrissey coming in for Seam for Burr Burton. And with 5:26 to go, the second shot will be up and no good. And Walzik will get there and jump ball. It's going to be West Rutland basketball. Now they're going to go press. We're going to see a full court press by Burr Burton. Carlton with the catch. They want them to clear out now, yeah, because they want the trap to come, yeah, and that opens up the pad. If there's 2 people on you, there's got to be somebody open. Ames traveled, yep. She got going like a Daytona 500 and got traveled. Now West Rutland will go to the press. That's Walsh that brought it into Burton, and she'll save it on that far side, get the ball up to Morrissey. Morrissey being guarded by Ponto. 10 counts running, and Morrissey will cross the timeline, breaks to the elbow, breaks to the baseline. We'll kick it out to Johnson. She'll set fire, and no good. Rebound. Morrissey follows it up, no good. Ball on the floor, picked up by Walzik. Morrissey with a good sequence there, but didn't get the shot to drop. But you got to admire her for following up her shot. There's the crossover by Ames with Burton on her defensively. 4:47 to go in the basketball game. This is Carlton being guarded by Shahadi. Carlton keeping the dribble going. They're not close enough to get the count going yet. That's what the officials showed there. Now the count starts. There's the baseline. There's the shot, and going to get the foul. But I tell you, that was a whole lot of nothing made into shots. And Morrissey just fouled out. And Carlton just isolated and out quick there and drew her out. And that'll bring Munoz in for Morrissey. And Munoz playing with 4 fouls also for Burr Burton. And Carlton, of course, she was in the act of shooting, so she'll get a couple here, but that was a 7th team foul. Nope, and it's one thing to grind it out, but you got to convert the free throws. Stays at 2, and Taylor Carlton on her second shot will not get that one. That'll rim out, and Shotty with the basketball. She cautiously will work it up. Like I said, it's been a very, very tactical second half by both coaches and both teams. They'll bring the ball back, and we're down to 4:17 to go. Burton with a running one-hander off the glass, no good. Rebound. Burton will get her own missed shot. Oh, both teams doing good jobs of following their shots up. It's going to be Shahadi with the basketball coming back to Walsh. Colleen Walsh being guarded by Samursky, and West Rutland staying in that man-to-man. And it hasn't been a bad deal for him. 5-second call. Samursky never bought any of the ball fakes. And Charlotte Hogan coming into the basketball game for Burr Burton with 4 fouls. And Sierra Pease coming in the basketball game for West Rutland with 4 fouls. And this is Pease. She came in for Samursky, and Walsh will spin away. Almost had to steal. Pease will bring the ball up to Carlton. She'll set, fire, and get it! 3-pointer for Carlton. I believe a 3. Maybe it's a 2. 25 all is what this says. So it was a 2-point shot. West Rutland has tied it up at 25. They've held Burr Burton to 1 point in the second half. It was 24-12 at the break. It's 25 all right now. And I did. They've been methodical in doing it. And they've dictated the pace of the game. Remember how the energy and the intensity and the push. Johnson's going to go get fouled. Nice job by Johnson. And I believe it's going to be on Taylor Carlton. Yep.
She's not moving. She was standing with her hands straight up. Terrible call.
That's going to be 4 fouls on Carlton. So Pease and Carlton both with 4 fouls. And Johnson got it. Well, the second point of the second half becomes the lead, 26-25. No, rimmed out on her. And Sarah Walczyk with a good rebound. And Munoz had to steal. Carlton will take the basketball away. And that's going to be up and stolen by Johnson. Shahadi with the basketball with Carlton on her. Carlton with the 4 fouls. She's got to be very mindful of that. And a Burr Burton timeout. 2:59 to go. 1-point ball game. 26-25 Burr Burton. That's going to be Colleen Walsh, number 12, that will receive the basketball. And, oh, it's turned into quite the championship game. Shahadi, no, long rebound will come back to Carlton, and she'll get over to Pease. Now they got to, one thing the coach was telling them, Coach Terry Carlton was telling them, was they're only down 1 point. Don't panic, keep it calm. Every possession's big. You know, take care of the basketball. Carlton wants to drive, got to foul on the drive, and shots coming up for Carlton. It's going to be the 1-and-1. Yeah, it's a 1-and-1. And Carlton, now, like I said, it's one thing to get to the free throw line, but you got to make the buckets now. And it's not Taylor I'm picking on. It's the situation, it's big, it's pressure, it's packed, and it's tough to make those free throws. She'll be up and no good. And the rebound will come down to Walczyk, and she got fouled. Walczyk just playing tremendous as usual. She got the missed shot, put the basketball right back up and got the foul. And she's going to get 2 shots. She was in the act of shooting. And Munoz received the foul, and that's going to be her 5th foul, and she will foul out along with Morrissey. And they're going to bring Allie Burden back in the basketball game, number 14. Okay, so send Walczyk to the line with 2 shots in a 26-25 game with 2:39 to go in regulation. Got it. Tied at 26. I tell you, there's a lot of juice in this gym right now. No, she'll miss it. We'll stay tied at 25, and they'll come to Shahadi. They'll go off to Hogan. Hogan will cross the timeline, and now she wants to get the ball back to Shahadi. That's Carlton with 4 fouls against Shahadi. They'll come to Colleen Walsh. She'll work against Peace, who's got 4 fouls. That running one-hander hit the side of the backboard, and Walsh will chase it down and save it, and they'll reset the offense. 26 all with 2:20 to go in the basketball game. Hogan looking. Hogan. Free throw line. We'll kick it out. That's going to be no. Ball's loose, and it's going to be taken by Johnson. And she's just done a tremendous job tonight, and that's going to be last touch by Pease. It'll be green basketball. Oh, everybody on the edge of their seat right now. 26 all with 2:02 to go. And Colleen Walsh will take the ball out of bounds for Burr Burton. And Walczyk with the steal will hand the ball to Pease. Sarah Walczyk just having a tremendous game. Foul called on Shahadi. And it should be 2 shots, and they're going to send West Rutland to the line for 2 shots on the 10th foul. 1:57 to go, and Sarah Pease will step up to the line. And again, you talk about pressure. And Pease, very patient, looks, and no. Big sigh afterwards, so she knows. For the lead. Yes. I'll tell you, I love doing the JV games. They're all like this. And Johnson with the basketball. And fouls. Johnson will be going to the line for 2 shots with 1:51 to go. And down just 1 point. And it's going to be Ricky with the foul, Meg Ricky. And Johnson at the line, very good free throw shooter. But again, this is a whole different situation with 151 to go on a 1-point game. Johnson will look, fire, and ties it up. And you can see Walsh coming there. There's a lot of emotion on the court right now. 27 all. She got it. 28-27. Burr Burton takes the lead back. They'll turn, and Carlton will slow it down, bring the basketball up. Her coach and her dad. That's tough when it's the same person. There's Walczyk with the catch. She'll pivot, and she'll put the ball on the floor, get hooked, go inside, lose the basketball. And Burr Burton's going to pick it up with 1:36 to go. And their coach tells them, hold it down, slow it down, reel it in a little bit. Don't forget, everybody's shooting free throws. That's going to be Allie Burton with the basketball, and they'll come back to Colleen Walsh. Walsh against Pease brings the ball back to Johnson. 1:19 to go on the clock. You're only down 1. You can play some defense before you have to fall. That's Hogan. He brings the ball back up top to Burton. Burton being guarded by Ricky. Ricky moving those feet. Down to 1:07 to go. And again, you can be patient when you're down to 1 point. Johnson with the catch. You also got to pick your person you want to foul. There's Hogan with the catch. The reel, and the shot, no, it won't go, and that's going to be a free ball, and it's going to be picked up by Burr Burton, and no, she stepped on the sideline. Shahadi stepped on the sideline on the far part of the Hinchy gym. .46 seconds to go in a 1-point championship game. Burr Burton with the lead, but West Rutland with the ball, and Shahadi and Carlton. And boy, might want to call timeout. Nope, they'll go to Pease. Pease now with 35 seconds to go. We'll get the ball back to Carlton. Carlton makes the move, goes baseline, got sealed off, and lost the basketball. Yeah, and they're going to set up the press with 29 seconds to go. And they're going to play off the ball. No, they're going to put person on the ball, and that's going to be the foul right there. Yeah, I think it was a good choice to foul without, immediately, with no time running off the clock. And Ricky committed the foul, and that's going to send Burton, Allie Burton to the line, and it's the 1-1. It's the 7th foul on West Rutland. And Burton, who's done very well tonight from the free throw line. In a 28-27 basketball game. And again, take on a 30-second timeout by West Rutland. But one thing you got to remember too, and we've seen it how many thousands of times over all the games, is okay, a couple things. If they make the 1-on-1, if they make them both, it's only a 3-point game. 27 seconds, a lot of time. But if they make the first and miss the second shot, you got to remember to get the rebound. And how many times have we seen them miss the first shot of a 1-on-1 and nobody's aware that it's just a 1-on-1 and nobody goes for the rebound? So with 27 seconds to go, it's 10 team fouls on Burr Burton, 7 on West Rutland. And that was also the 4th personal foul on Meg Ricky of West Rutland. But Allie Burton going to the free throw line. And they're all big now. And Johnson and Hogan down on the box for Burr Burton, and Ricky and Walczyk down there for West Rutland. Now they bring Pease down to go across from Ames. And the first 1-on-1. No. Walczyk will get the basketball, and she'll find Pease. Again, first of all, you need to keep possession. You can't throw the ball away. They only need a basket, and there it is, a turnover. Well, 18 seconds, and they can set it up now. Yeah, and still have plenty of time. They're only down to 1. And there's the foul. But tell you what, that was a good play by Burr Burton, whether it's by design or not, to get the ball in either Shahadi, Johnson's, or Walsh's hands, because they have been outstanding free throw shooters throughout this tournament. And Johnson going to the line now with the 1-on-1. That's the 8th team foul. And same deal applies. And Johnson's first shot is, it wouldn't drop. And again, they have 17, 16, 15, but again, they can't throw the ball away. You want to at least get a shot off here. And Pease gave the ball back to Carlton. Carlton with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Pease for the win. Won't get it, and Burr Burton is going to hold on, and they'll be the champions They had a 24-12 halftime lead, and they'll win it 28-27. They were held to just 4 points in the second half, but it was enough to get the title, and a great, valiant effort in the comeback by West Rutland, and it did go to the final shot like you'd want a championship game to do. So 28-27, the Burr Burton Bulldog JV squad will get the win. Oh, and it's, you know, it's joy on one side and sadness on the other, but a great effort by everybody involved tonight. Very well officiated. And actually the coaches, whoa, what a job the coaches did on both sides tonight. Now I'm sticking around because they're going to have the championship trophy and all that presentation. And we'll wait for the handshakes. And again, great championship game. 28-27, Burr Burton. And again, it was brought to you by Munger Vision.
Congratulations to both teams. Great game. Could West Rutland please go out and accept the runner-up trophy from Mr. Bob Ameling, representative of West Rutland Rotary. And this year's West Rutland Junior Varsity champions, Burr Burton Bulldog. Thank you for coming. Great tournament.
Everybody get one.